Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When it comes to istihsan or personal maslaha, this issue, if we were to open up the door to everyone going to istihsan and personal maslaha, this would never close. This door would open up to a point where the sharia is no longer being regarded in any way, shape, or form. Especially when we say personal maslaha. If we were to say like a general maslaha, that's for the whole general population, this we can have a discussion about. But a personal maslaha, it needs to be a personal necessity, not a maslaha, for us to even talk about opening up this door. And in regards to istihsan, Imam al-Shafi'i was very, very strong against istihsan. And of course, there's a difference of opinion of what did he mean by istihsan. But what he was talking about when he would talk about istihsan is he would talk about when there is qiyas, like there is a definite likeness between this issue and another issue in the Sharia. We are not allowed to walk away from this qiyas. This qiyas, like the likening of this is like that, we have to take it unless there is clear evidence that can prove that this issue is different than that other issue in an actual effective way. And so if we can't come up with this fariq mu'athir, like if we can't come up with something that differentiates this from that other thing with the general meaning that the ruling is attached to, we're not allowed to walk away from it and choose another view just because of a personal maslaha or istihsan. The istihsan that Imam al-Shafi'i that he would talk about is that he went very, very hard against was someone would come up, there would be clear qiyas about something, and this person would walk away from the qiyas. And why would he walk away from it? He would ask him, why didn't you take this qiyas? And he wouldn't be able to explain why he didn't use the qiyas. He wouldn't be able to bring up a differentiating factor. And if he didn't bring up a differentiating factor and he's not holding to the qiyas, then he's throwing away a part of the sharia that must be held to. The qiyas is binding. And there's ijma' of the salaf that they all acted upon qiyas. There's no way that we can just walk away from qiyas and say, no, we don't use it because I'm going to be dhahiri now. No, that just opens up the door to hawa. And the Dhahiri, they went against the ijma' of the Salaf, and so in this case, if they ever base anything off of qiyas, or they base anything off of the negation of qiyas, in this case, what they have to say is completely rejected. That's another tangent. But when it comes to the drop shipping, here it's very clear that drop shipping falls into the understanding of salam. This is, of course, if the person is taking the money right up front, and then he's going to agree on the date and the product that he's going to give to this person at a separate date. And this falls into that qiyas, and there's no reason for us to walk away from those qiyas. To say personal maslaha, and also like this makes sense anyways. We have to go along with this. Sometimes people will want to say, oh, this is just a new issue so we can do whatever we want in it. No, this is not how it is. We'd always look at the sharia first and foremost to see if there is something like this, and then if it's like that, it takes the ruling, and it has to. And of course, for someone to walk to something else, this is very weak. It's very weak response to helping somebody with an issue. To say, oh, personal maslaha, this personal maslaha, if it has something that goes against something that's in the sharia already established, you can't take this personal maslaha. Wallahu musta'an. So I hope that's clear.